Hello, this is Ann Wright, coming to you from Houston, Texas. I'm sorry I'm not with you in person in Germany. I appreciate very much what you all are doing as far as challenging U.S. military bases around the world and bases of other countries. I'm going to speak today about Iran. And as you can see from this film, this video, uh, the U.S. has all sorts of military bases around Iran, from Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, the UAE, Oman, Iraq, Syria, Turkey, Afghanistan, some in Turkmenistan and around. The U.S. has surrounded Iran with its military bases and its threat of regime change over the decades. You remember what's been going on in the last 2 weeks, though, where we've had two ships that have had explosives on the sides of them, and the U.S. Says it's the Iranians that are putting these, and the Iranians that say, nope, we are not. There are plenty of other characters in the region between Israel, Saudi Arabia, the UAE that have the capability of putting these things on. But it's the tensions that have been raised in the region, and the tensions also by the shoot down of a U.S. military Global Hawk, an unmanned aerial vehicle, a big surveillance platform that was flying over the Gulf area at the time, all as a ratcheting up of the U.S. government's threats to Iran on the issue of its military in other countries, what the U.S. claims as terrorist activities, and also because of the nuclear weapons that the U.S. has torn up the nuclear agreement about, but still says Iran must give up all semblance of any nuclear program. And yet the Trump administration will not have an agreement with any of them. All of this leading to the potential for the United States for military action, which would destroy, as we know, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives, much less priceless cultural artifacts that date back thousands and thousands of years. And therefore, a group of us from the United States went to Iran in February of this year on a Peace with Iran tour with American citizens saying we do not want our government causing a war with Iran. We were honored to be able to meet with the foreign minister of Iran, Javad Zarif, and we met with him for 2 hours. He talked to us about the long history of U.S. involvement, starting, of course, with the overthrow of the elected Mossadegh government back in the 1950s. The Prime Minister Zarif has been a part of the diplomatic efforts of the Islamic Republic of Iran over the decades, and he is a very honored person, and now the U.S. is putting him on sanctions as an individual on sanctions. Our delegation, as I said, met with him for 2 hours and asked all the questions we wanted on the impact of sanctions, of the reliability of the United States on signing any sort of agreement. And of course, that is one of the challenges now, that who would believe the United States in anything that it signs? We also went to the Tehran University and met with students and faculty and talked one full afternoon about U.S.-Iranian relations. And this was with the graduate students that are studying about the United States. So that was their questions were extremely good for us to hear about what the United States is doing and its effect on Iran. One of the people that we met was Professor Mohammad Mohammadi, who was a friend of mine from last year, where in Islamabad, Pakistan, we both spoke at the National Defense University there. You see the professor on TV quite a bit because he speaks so eloquently about what the real aims of Iran are, not what is purported by the U.S. press. And in a very meaningful time, we went to the Tehran Peace Museum and gave a book that had the names of 289 people that were victims of Iran Flight 655, a civilian flight that the U.S. military shot down in 1988. A shoot down that very few U.S. politicians even remember or know about. And yet it is, of course, one of the historical things for the people of Iran. We gave our apologies for what our nation did then and continues to do. And so our little delegation, it was very meaningful for us, and we intend to go back. We'll be having 2 delegations in the autumn, one in September and one October, headed by Code Pink Women for Peace. And we hope if any of you all can go on it, you will. It's so important that we as citizens of the world say to other citizens who are under pressure from our governments that we want peace with them, and we're working hard with our own governments to try to get, particularly the U.S. government, to stop this warmongering with Iran. So that is my report on Iran, and this is Ann Wright. I'm doing my own filming today, so it's Ann Wright saying goodbye from Houston, Texas. Have a great conference, and no war on Iran.